news that we're tracking from Jammu and Kashmir Medical College. In fact, it's a shootout that is being reported. This is in Kathua. The initial details that we're picking up is that a cop has been injured in the shootout, has been martyred, and encounter between the cops and the goons. One gangster was killed in the encounter. So that's the significant input that we are picking up at the moment, that a gangster was shot dead in exchange of fire with the police near the Government Medical College in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua, and the sub-inspector who suffered head injuries during the encounter died during the treatment. Pradeep, my colleague, joins me for more. Pradeep, as far as this entire case is concerned, what is the latest that we know?
Yes, you rightly said the police officer lost his life in the line of duty. It was yesterday evening where police got information about the presence of the gangster in Ramgarh area. He's accused in one of the murder case, and police chased him. On seeing the police personnel, he rushed toward the Kathua side and he tried to take refuge inside the hospital. But that was the time when other police parties spotted him and they tried to overpower him. That is when he opened fire in encounter. One police personnel identified as Deepak Sharma, sub-inspector, he was on probation period. He was injured critically. But before being injured, he opened fire, killing Vasudev, the gangster. Later on, he was taken to the hospital where he's come to his injuries. And today, the last rite will be performed at his native place in Samba. And so that unfortunate incident took place that clearly shows that kind of an unwritten commitment and unwavering commitment of the men in uniform, that this man was on probation duty and he didn't think about anything else but tried to take on the gangster who was having a gun in his hand. And he tried to run away because he thought that he will open fire, mingle with the population. But during the encounter, Vasudev, gangster, was killed, but police officer also lost his life in the line of duty.
Right, Pradeep, as you get us details about this, stay with us. I understand you're tracking more developments. I'm going to come back to you in a couple of minutes. In fact, shifting our focus, let's tell you how it's a major win for the security forces for the Jammu and Kashmir police, because the Jammu and Kashmir police foiled a major drone intrusion bid in Rajouri district along the line of control. Acting on intelligence provided, 3 accused, including one woman, were apprehended by security forces, and police were also able to identify the mastermind behind the plot, Mohammad Kazim. Mohammad Kazim is a UAPA designated terrorist who has a reward of rupees 10 lakhs on his head. Pradeep, coming back to you as far as this is concerned, big win, of course, for the forces. But as far as Mohammad Kazim is concerned and his role, as well as seizures that have been made, what are we picking up on that front?
Yes, you are absolutely right. In fact, the Jammu and Kashmir police has been able to thwart attempt to smuggle arms and ammunition from across the border with the help of the drone. And they conducted raid at different places in Rajouri district, and they were able to nab 3 people. And they have also identified more 7 people in this regard. And you rightly said Mohammad Qasim, alias Suleiman, alias Salman, who's basically from Mahor area in Androla. And right now he's operating from Pakistan. He's the mastermind, carrying a bounty of about 10 lakh rupees on his head. And police has asked people to provide any kind of information related to any kind of drone activity. Because Pakistan cannot see it cannot see normalcy, they cannot see the democracy. They know that Lok Sabha elections are around the corner. And once the Lok Sabha elections will be held, they want to generate a fear. That's one of the reasons that they are trying to smuggle improvised explosive device. They want to smuggle more arms and ammunition because they know with counter infiltration grid already intact and the borders are robust, it will not be easy for them to infiltrate. So the easy way out is always use drone. And he's the same person, Mohammad Qasim, who is involved in the Katra bus blast in which many of the Vasudev pilgrims were injured 3 years back, and he's involved in several such drone activities. And 3, you rightly said, one woman who is associated with the pan-Islamic terror outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba, identified as Gulnaz, has been arrested. Besides, the 2 other people had also been arrested from Kotranka area. He is trying to indoctrinate and brainwash young minds. Basically, he's trying to formulate a kind of a network here so that he can involve those youngsters in picking up arms and ammunition, can be used as couriers so that they can transport arms and ammunition from one place to another place.
I have to interject you there, but for the moment, I appreciate you getting us all those details from both those significant stories that we are tracking. But for the moment, we're going to have to leave it at that. We're shifting our